So we're out here shooting today. I'll have to bear with the wind noise. It's really gusty today. We're going to be shooting at some stable mat, 3/4 inch thick stable mat. So it's like a real dense rubber. There's 14 layers of this. We're going to be shooting from somewhere between 10 and 15 yards. Got an assortment of guns to check. Got a CZ-P10C in 9mm, a PTR 91 in 308, Ruger 1022 and 22 long. This is my grandfather's old bolt-action 22 long. This is a CZ Scorpion 9mm. We're testing different calibers and different barrel lengths as well. We also have a 357 Smith & Wesson revolver. This is a Marlin 1885 GBL in 4570. A DS Arms SA58, or a clone of the F&FAL in 308. And we've got a 12 gauge. Okay, so first off, we're starting with the Ruger 1022. We're going to go smallest round to biggest round, and shortest length of barrel to longest length of barrel in the calibers. This is a 1022 with an 18-inch barrel. The other 22, the Winchester Model 69A, is a 24-inch barrel. For both 22 shots, we're going to be using Winchester M22, 40 grain projectile going 1,255 feet per second. Good. Alright, we have shot one here with the 18-inch 1022. We're going to check and see how deep it is.
It's in the first one.
No pass through at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
I know, there it is. That was what? Made it to the third layer?
The third, yeah.
Alright, so the third layer stopped it.
Good.
Alright, shot number 2 out of the Winchester Model 69A with a 24-inch barrel. Stop in the third again?
In the third, yeah.
Okay, so doesn't seem as though the barrel length mattered with that.
It is deeper though. I can't see it.
Oh, it's slightly deeper?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can touch the first shot. I cannot touch the second.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay, so for both 9s, we're using Midwest ammunition. This is remanufactured 9mm, 115 grain, full metal jacket, going 1,156 feet per second. Okay. Okay, this is shot number 3 with the CZ-P10C, 9mm, 115 grain FMJ. There it is. Stopped in number 6. Just barely poking through. Still hot?
No.
Huh. Okay. Okay, next up we've got the CZ Scorpion. This is a 6-inch barrel, and we're using the same Midwest ammunition. Here's shot number 4 with the CZ Scorpion.
What's this big old revolver, Tom?
357. Yep. They keep going.
This one's different, huh?
Yep.
It's right inside here.
Okay, so it's just in 7. Out of the 4-inch stop there, and out of the 6-inch, it's just inside there. Didn't make it through though. Okay, so next we're doing the 357 Magnum. We're using SIG 357 Magnum, 125 grain, going at 1,450 feet per second.
Good.
Okay, there's shot number 5 with the 357. Is that it? That bulge there?
Yeah, looks like it's
Alright, so that's
inside of that.
nearly coming out of number 7. Little bulge. Alright, next step up, we don't have any 5.56 rifles, so we're going to 308. We've got Winchester 7.62 by 51 service grade. These are 147 grain FMJ, going 2,750 feet per second. We're starting with the PTR 91. It's a G3 clone with a 16-inch barrel. Okay, here's shot 6 with the 7.62 by 51 out of the PTR 91. Is it fragmenting? Oh yeah, there's a bit of jacket. Ooh, there it is. What layer is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Made it through 9, stopped on the face of 10. Is that the whole bullet or is that just the jacket?
It's like the whole bullet.
Okay. Okay, next we're shooting the DS Arms SA58, which is an FNFAL clone, also in 308, 7.62 by 51 NATO. Still using the Winchester service grade. Okay, so there's shot number 7 with the FAL out of an 18-inch barrel.
Down here.
Stopped on 8?
Yeah. No.
Or no, that's 9. I'm sorry. Stopped on 9, so
Yep.
basically
Got into 9.
same thing. Got in, didn't make it out the back though.
Yep.
Brass made it.
Alright, so now we're doing the Marlin 1895 4570. I believe we're going to start with this 325 grain extreme penetrator and see how that goes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here's our shot with the 4570 extreme penetrator. There she is.
All the way into what? 11.
Yep.
11.
Stopped
Into the
in
12.
number 11. Or
Let's see what
it's
12
stuck
is.
in number 12. And it's also backwards. So it tumbled. Get out.
Wow.
Is it wedged in there real good?
Penetrated.
Yeah, it's in there.
So let's see the next layer. Is it into it?
No. I didn't think that was going to be deeper than the...
I didn't think so either, honestly. I thought the 308 would have had it beat.
So it's in 12?
Is it cooler?
Alright, so next we're doing a 405 grain hard cast. This is a hand load. This should be going around 16 to 1700 feet per second.
Go ahead.
Alright, so there's our 405 grain hard cast hole.
Separating right here.
And there it is. What is that, number 9?
It made it into 11. Oh,
Made it into 11, and it was backwards again, it looked like.
Might be tumbling halfway through or something. Or... It's hard to say till you look at some of them, pull some of the rubber out.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it out.
well, it's in there now somewhere.
We'll get it out when we get the rest out.
Yeah.
That made it in pretty far, too.
Not quite as far, but almost.
Yeah.
Still farther than the 308.
Yeah, which is still killing me.
Yeah, I didn't... That's a surprise.
Alright, and our last round for the 4570, this is a 430 grain plus P 4570.
Good.
Okay, this bottom one here is the 430 grain plus P. Looks like there's a lot of fragment.
Uh-huh. Let's see if we get this 9 out. Nope.
There it is.
There it is. Squirming its way back out.
Number 9.
There she is.
Let's see, maybe.
I think it was shedding some pieces.
What layer was that in?
That was right here. 8. It was stuck in 9.
Stuck in 9. Okay.
Yeah, it's beating itself up.
Yeah.
Dumping a lot of
Alright, finally we're on to the last gun, 12 gauge. We're going to shoot 3 different shells. We're going to start with this. This is a 3-inch, 1 1/4 ounce slug. I believe those are going 1600, yeah, 1600 feet per second.
Go ahead. It would leave a hole.
Alright, the bottom right there is the slug entry or the top left there is where the wad hit. Oh, there it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Went in 4, stopped in 5.
It's
hot.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's a big chunk. No dice? Ooh, that mushroomed out real nice.
Jesus.
Big hole.
Wow. Alright, next we've got these 3-inch Magnums slugs. 600 grains. So another 200 grains on, or no, another 150 or so grains on the last one. But going 100 feet per second faster.
That rubber. Good. Not more of a hole.
Alright, here's our 600 grain slug. Number 4 stopped at number 5. The wad is still attached. The wad followed it all the way in.
That's weird.
Wow. Bigger chunk of lead.
They're all making some nice mushrooms. Oh yeah, that'll open you up.
Yeah. Keep it.
Alright, and finally we have these steel hourglass duplex shells, 2 3/4 inch, 1 ounce. Go ahead. Alright, so right side there is the duplex, the steel duplex.
I want a little deeper.
In the 6th.
Punching out in the back of the 6th.
Kind of warm.
More penetrating, huh?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna pull that one out of there so easy.
No.
Is it stuck in the one in front of it too?
Huh?
Let's see what the front looks like.
It's so long.
Actually, is that part of the wad or is that...
Must be.
Probably the seal.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can't get it out.
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Go for it. So we fired a few more 308s just to blow some off. And we had 2 make it all the way to the 2x12 at the end there. Wedged in backwards. So I guess we got unlucky with the other ones. They just came apart on impact. And these look like they stayed together. Most of them just kind of squeezed a little bit and wormed their way through. So those extra rounds we fired off for these Magtech M80 ball. Same grain weight and velocity as these Winchester service grades, but they had full penetration and stayed together. They didn't fragment or anything and stop on sooner layers. Not sure what that's about, but I don't know. Okay, now that the video is over, I figured I'd do like a little recap of everything that's going on. Right now I've got up a spreadsheet with all the information that we got from the tests. I did get some of the information wrong in the video. One of them being that the extreme penetrator for the 4570 is actually 305 grains and not 325 grain. You can look at the grain weights and stuff. I've got everything listed here in the spreadsheet. We did find it odd at first that the 308 didn't make it very far. We found it very odd when the 4570 made it even farther, and that's kind of what made us want to shoot some more 308 and see maybe if it was just a bad batch. We kind of think that either we got a bad batch of the service grade, or the jacket on the service grade is thinner than the jacket on the MagTech, thus resulting in the service grade kind of like fell apart as it was going through the rubber, shed the jacket. There were bits and pieces all over the place and expanded out a whole bunch rather than what you would think FMJ would do, like stay together and worm its way through like the MagTech did. So I'm glad that we did a follow up to the 7.62 by 51, showing that okay, it might have just been a fluke with the ammo. This going all the way through is what we expected it to do. Other than that, the 22 kind of surprised us with how deep it made it. It started out, we were kind of afraid that it was going to bounce off, but no, it went right in, made it to the third. 9mm both of them did about the same. The extra 2 inches of barrel didn't really help that much with velocity or penetration. You can see it's in the 6th and the 7th. The 357 mag still in the 7th. That one kind of surprised me. I figured that would be a little bit deeper than it wound up being. We went over the 7.62 by 51. The 4570 actually surprised me quite a bit. I figured it would go in relatively deep, but I believe our predictions for before we conducted the test, I believe I said the 4570 would make it to layer 8 or 9, and that was given the extreme penetrator, thinking that was going to go in the deepest. So it kind of surprised us that it went in 3 layers farther than that. Another thing that surprised us was how often the rounds tumbled. The shotgun slugs didn't really tumble. The 22s didn't really tumble. The 9s didn't tumble. And I don't think the 357 tumbled. I don't know if I can't remember if we recovered that from the mat or not. But 7.62 tumbled. The 4570 tumbled. And even with the tumbling, they made it as far as they did, which was 7.62 going all the way through, and the 308 going, or not the 308, the 4570 going most of the way through. Also kind of surprised that the 12 gauge slugs mushroomed as much as they did. I kind of thought that with how dense the rubber was, it was going to fragment a lot more. But no, it held together just fine and mushroomed beautifully. I'm really surprised by that. So, just threw together this spreadsheet to help illustrate all the data that we got from the test. And thanks for watching. This was kind of a different video than the normal stuff I've put up, and also the first video in a long time that I've put up. If you guys want to see us do another test with, we were thinking like hollow points or stuff like that, seeing how far that made it in, and seeing since the shotgun slugs mushroomed, maybe the hollow points would fan out like they're supposed to as well. So we were thinking about doing that for a next test. But let us know in the comments what you want us to do, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.